how's it, I can't talk. How is it going? I am well. You don't have to worry about me, guys, but if I sound a little scratchy, apparently I've got really bad allergies. So I've taken some medicine and I hope I feel better. I feel like I sound a little loopy. If I sound a little bit weird, just let me know in the comments because I'm not trying to go live sounding weird. So please let me know. Oh my goodness. I got my tea on hand. Hi, Lena. And Peaches, a natural mystic. Hi. Hey, Peaches. You are a YouTube subscriber with my badge. Let me give you a card. A natural mystic because you're the first one in my live chat. So Peaches, this is yours. Your person is bottling up his emotions right now. He's just worried about his career, finances, money, things like that in the moment. He is attracted to you, and he does think you have value, okay? He does. So that's for you. Let me get one for Natural Mystic. Natural Mystic. Ooh, Judgment coming up for you. Bottom of the deck, you got bottled up emotions as well. The past is going to come up, but Natural Mystic, your person is still holding on to the past and what happened. There's a lot of regret, sorrow. I wish things didn't go down the way they did. A lot of heavy guilt and burden, of course. But, you know, with Judgment, I think there's divine intervention at some point. He can't keep it bottled up forever. All right. Thank you guys for being first and being YouTube subscribers. All right. Let's get into the reading. This is going to be Divine Lovers in Union. So very different than the reads I've had the last couple days. Wanted to do something different. Oops. Let's see what's going on. Spill the tea. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Divine Lovers in Union, and then we're going to get a financial look at your situation as well. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me in these cards right now for a reading for Divine Lovers in Union. Divine Lovers that are getting along, Divine Lovers that are talking, seeing one another, or possibly even married or living together, whatever the case may be. They're in union. They're in unison with one another. Please show me what you see. I'm hearing a song that I will not sing, cannot do it, but it's These Are the Good Times. It's that 70s song, you know, These Are the Good Times. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just, you know, random thoughts in my head. Or maybe it is a sign. Maybe the universe is like, you know what, count your blessings. These are the good times. And they probably are. Believe me. Whenever you think things are not so great, you'd be very surprised when things go south, when something terrible happens in the family or with you. Illness, sickness, drastic things that happen. And if nothing like that is going on right now, you know, these are the good times. So we have some happiness here. We have some wish fulfillment. It's not the best thing in the whole world because it's not the 10 of Cups, but it's almost there. And I'm hearing, you know, have a little patience. We're still cleaning up a mess. We're still cleaning up after something. And I know it's been a while, but we're not quite done cleaning up whatever needed to be healed, whatever needed to be remedied. You know, that's not completely all the way clean yet, but you have every reason to trust and have faith and be happy that the universe is definitely improving on it. With this third party situation and the Four Swords, I feel like we're stepping away from a third party. We're not doing something as a team together any longer with 3 people. I also feel we're no longer putting time and energy into a situation in which you felt unappreciated. So I feel like there's definitely some pulling away of energy. With the Four Swords in reverse, I do get the sense that not a lot has been addressed with that situation. It's more our intuition. We just know that it's been dealt with. So anyways, we just know that it has been dealt. We don't have all the evidence. We don't have all the proof. We just feel it. We know it in our hearts to be true. And we're going to trust and have faith that that is the case. Whenever you get that Three of Pentacles reversed, it could also mean in a financial aspect, just your money, that you may be spending too much time seeking other people's approval for your work, for your career, for your choice of money. Okay? So try not to be, doing stuff just to make others happy. But also to look at that in the realm of relationships. Looking for people's approval, to be okay, to be together. You should be prepared and be more independent and not be so, don't rely so much on what other people think. It could also be somebody is hyper focused on the details and may not be able to see the bigger picture. Whatever happens, you may not be able to rely on others for support right now. This is kind of your own thing. So I feel like not a lot of people know about it. Honestly, I don't think you're seeking other people's approval for making the choices that you're making with this person. And neither are they. I don't feel that. I feel like that might have been an issue, but we're kind of getting over that. The Four Swords over there. 4 is Emperor energy. It is associated with stubbornness. And when it's in reverse, it could be seen as like a refusal to take a break, or even just feeling extremely burned out and tired. And like someone is frozen in a wasteland of unresolved issues or feelings that need to be explored. And you guys could be coming out of a period of feeling refreshed and ready to start again. I think you need to refresh yourself. Do you guys feel burned out? This is good though. I'm burned out and I'm tired of trying to please so many people about my choices. I want to do what makes me happy. I think that's where you guys are definitely at as a couple. With the Ace of Cups, this is great. This is a brand new beginning, and it's a fresh new start, and it's healing, it's rejuvenating. It's like a Red Bull that gives you wings, right? It just gives you that pick me up. And I feel like your love has recently been revived by the Holy Spirit, perhaps, by Venus, even. We are breaking up with our karmics and our karmic cycles. That's a blessing, a very big blessing. We are finally, I think, stepping into the realm of, I would like a relationship. I think there's a period for whoever I'm speaking with, and this would really resonate with Sagittarian folks and Pisces folks. So Saggy, Pisces people are going to resonate with this. that there was a period where you really wanted to be alone and isolated and maybe just not in a relationship. You know, you were okay with that. And I feel like you did very well doing some healing, doing some soul searching, just some self-love, self-care, just doing your own thing. I think you guys did very well in that arena, and you're coming out thinking about marriage and commitment. And you really haven't had this on your mind. It's like maybe you guys were preoccupied with work or school or personal healing or personal business, you know? You guys were happy and content doing your own thing, really just not looking to be in a committed relationship. Perhaps you guys were playing the field. You know, this is very typical with Pisces and Sag people because you guys are great in isolation. In fact, you prefer it. You prefer being alone and in your own mind because Jupiter is the guru, the teacher. So you guys like to learn and just be isolated to do it. And you love journeying. You love traveling on, you know, your own. You love going to places, maybe not necessarily to live there, but just to see new places, new faces, experience new food, new things. And I just feel like, you know, the contentment of that has been great and very healing and enriching in your soul. And I think that you're very happy and content. There's no need for lovers. There's no need for companionship. You don't really have a need. Now, this is kind of becoming more of a thought, an idea. It's not even a desire yet. In order to see desire, I would really want to see some wands up in here. And I do see a little, to be honest. I see a little. What else do I see? Yep, I see a little. But it was in reverse. And that's, I'm not ready to make this move yet, but I'm thinking about it. Ooh, okay. Getting a little more juicy. Now, it looks like you've been talking to this person. You guys have been chatting, you've been texting. Maybe it's not every single day, all day, but there's been lines of communication. And so far, your communication has been good. It's been friendly, it's been cheerful, it's been nice. It's not been toxic in any way. So you're just like, okay, this has been okay. You know, we are talking. Ooh, Priscilla Walker, you wrote right at 11:11 a.m. my time. Just thought I should let you know. Oh, you love Pig. Look at him. I brought him up so he could snuggle you because I know he wanted to do that. And I know you wanted him to. I'll be done soon enough, okay? So, anyways, yeah, you guys have been doing pretty good on your own. And I feel like the ideas with the Page of Swords is just, you know, thoughts of what would my life be like if I did have a partner? Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. You know, what if I had my little Bonnie and Clyde? What if I had my little partner in crime? You know, maybe. And I don't think it's a yes yet. I think it's a maybe. Which is really weird because the title of my video was Divine Lovers in Union, and that's what I was really going for. Okay, honey. So I was really thinking I would be getting some people that are married. I'd be getting some people in here that live together or have a family. You know, I was just expecting like a whole different kind of reading. But I'm going to be honest, I'm seeing a lot of singleness here, which is weird for me to channel out in union reading. So I just want to say, I don't think this is going to resonate obviously, for people that are married with one another or already living together, you know, from what I've said so far. I feel like you guys are already there. You're already in the decision of sharing a home and sharing a life, and you're already living it, you know? So I feel like those people are not going to resonate a whole lot. However, if I had to use this reading to read for someone that, say, is married, say there was somebody that came in my office and, like, hey, I'm married, read the cards for me, what's going on? If somebody came in and these were the cards that came out, I would say, you want to be alone an awful more lot than you want to be married. If you are married and in union, this is, I would like a break from the relationship, not a break as a separation or a breakup, but some alone time. You know, this is, I was thinking of going on a trip by myself or going away for a little while to do something that brings me joy. You know, if somebody got these cards and they were married, I would say, you know, it looks like you just want a little getaway. I would say if you were already married or living together, this is, I would like a little break because we just got through a season that was very emotional. It was a hard time between you and I. There may have been some fights, some disagreements. There may have been somebody else outside of the relationship, could have been family or friends or anybody else that kind of got involved and made the situation difficult for a while. And I feel like if you are in union, that's over. Not like the relationship's over, but the drama. And you guys are healing and recovering, and we're moving on from all of that. And it's going to be okay. We're going to move into a good place. We still have to heal a little bit from our broken hearts, but we're happily in union. We are twin flames. We're together. We're bonded. We're going to get over whatever drama that we've been through, arguments, fights, you know, just anything karmic. And we're going to make it to the other side. We're not going to stay here upset and turmoil. We are going to get over our argument. We're going to get over our issues, and we're going to be okay. Knight of Cups, we're going to make this better. We're going to put in some more time and give it some more patience. So I feel good about that. So if you are living together or married, I feel like you guys are getting to a good place after a period of argument or frustration, okay? But again, you know, reaching back to those that are in union only through communication and seeing one another. For those of you that are talking to this person, you're coming out of a period where you didn't talk. And the same goes for people that are finally starting to see this person in person again. You're coming out of a period where you didn't see them for a long time. So this in union video is really, you know, for you guys coming out of separation. Okay. And for you guys, I see a lot more truth about, I was happy in separation. I learned a lot. I grew a lot. I'm really happy that we had it. I think the separation was divinely guided and orchestrated, and it was perfectly timed. And it was just what I needed. It was just what the doctor ordered for me to do some soul searching, some healing. And I'm so glad that we were separated because it gave me time away from you, your family, your friends, or mine, or whatever, and just took a break from what people have to say about everything. And I really did some healing. And, you know, the Four of Swords is like, I'm not completely done yet. I would still like to spend some more time to finish my work, to complete whatever task I'm doing. But I know that I'm going to be rejuvenated. And when I am, we're going to have a new beginning, Ace of Cups. I'm going to be ready. And I'll be honest, this reading was set out for what's going to happen over the next 3 months. A lot of communication, a lot of healing, massive, impressive healing. This is going to be a period where over the next 3 months, you're going to know if you want to marry them or not. They're going to know if they want to marry you or not. But I do think marriage will get brought up. And I think, to your surprise, marriage is a possibility for those of you that have been single and kind of not wanted it or just felt like it was no longer a possibility. I believe over the next 3 months, you're going to start seriously manifesting a spouse. Let's take a deeper look. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these oracle cards and show me what we're going to see over the next 3 months, please. 3 months. What are we going to find out? What are we going to see? What are we going to experience? We have heart on the line, which is essential for putting yourself out there. Putting myself out there. Gonna open my heart. You know, I'm gonna say I'm available. I'm interested. We have realization. So a light bulb moment. Clarity. Aha. That's an interesting one. Ooh, we're gonna fall in love. Love potion, number 9, enamored. Okay. Leather lust bound. We have a couple bottom ones popping out. We'll get 3 from the bottom too in a second. But this is the bonus one that just wanted to come out. All right, so Casanova sweeps you off your feet. You're putting your heart on the line. You're finally realizing, which is the Ace of Cups, I can fall in love. I am in love. I'm falling in love. You feel like you didn't expect it. It just happens. It's divinely orchestrated, obviously, with the Ace of Cups. It feels like new love. There's going to be so much attraction and chemistry with leather less bound. And I really want to focus on that word bound, because that's what I'm seeing. Bound. And my clock is chiming. Do you hear it? Divine timing. You guys are going to discover someone that is fully into you. And you're going to be fully into this person. It's taken some time to get here. But over the next 3 months, if this really resonates for you, you're going to arrive. I'm hearing the ship has landed. This is going to be a long-term relationship. Wow. And you actually got the card hitched, which is shocking to actually verify what I've been saying about marriage in this relationship reading. You also got perfect match. Bottom of the deck sits spring. And if I am right, I see partnership popping up right there. Do you guys see it? Boop. Popping out. You're absolutely going to see everything spring forward, wand energy, new desires for marriage. I would not be surprised if you guys are in a committed, turning into a long-term relationship over the next 3 months. And to be honest, it looks like it's with your partner that you've taken a break from, that you are now in union with, as far as talking, communicating, seeing each other. You guys are finally able to take your relationship to another level. I think this person wants you. I think this person has probably always wanted you, but never really expressed it to you, never really expressed it to themselves. They've always wanted you because they've always kept in contact with you. Even if you guys had little breaks in communication, they've always reached back out. They've always kept that line open or going. And it's like they've reopened that line, and the timing couldn't be better, well placed. You're going to notice the timing of this is perfect. And it's like all the pieces fall together. Let's see what this person has wanted to tell you. So sorry for my stupid sinuses. What has this person wanted to tell you? All right. Bottom of the deck. Honey, the grass isn't greener on the other side. So it sounds like this is someone that once had you. You guys had a split at some point during your relationship. And they went off and got involved in another relationship. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. It is no longer working with an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They want you to know it's no longer working. I do think you're dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay? And this person's like, listen, I was wrong. I was really wrong. I thought that, this next relationship would be a big improvement on the relationship you and I had. But it's not. It's no better. It's no worse. It's just the grass isn't greener on the other side. And for the fact of the matter, I think they really miss you. Oh, yeah, they're admitting. Stephanie's on the money. Stephanie's on the money in this relationship reading. JKS is right. There's other people involved. This is a third party connection. So that's just verification that I am correct in the Three of Pentacles prediction here. Obviously, the grass isn't green on the other side. Oh, and obviously another confirmation. It is with an earth sign. Isn't that uncanny? Okay, I'm right on the money with this. I know this reading is for someone. It's almost personal. It's a third-party earth sign, and they're saying it's not working out with that person. In fact, they're about to meet a tower. About to, okay? Sudden changes, shocking events, a major shift in their life, period, where they live, where they work, everything. Universal help is coming through. And their life has been a karmic hell. And finally, that karmic relationship will be over. And look, we have realization and revelations. It's this tower. We also, by the way, in case you missed it, have broken karmic cycles, broken karmic chains. So I do know this relationship is, I'm leaving my karmic third-party partner. I need a little bit more time. I need more time, which I'm not surprised. We saw temperance. Just be patient. Plus, I did a 3-month prediction reading anyways. This is what's going to happen over the next 3 months. So, I'm not surprised. We also have, I quit. I need a little more time to quit. All right? Look at that. The grass isn't greener. All right? I'm in a third party. I need more time to quit that relationship. Couldn't be more clear. Couldn't be a better, more clear message for you guys. They're really happy that you guys are texting, talking, and seeing each other. They're really excited that you guys are getting along. And they're thinking more and more about the future with you. Now, if they're legally already married, it's probably going to take a little longer than 3 months to really get out of that, you know? That's just logic there. By the time they fight, decide to move on from one another, pack things up, and get the ball rolling on a divorce, it will probably be a little more than 3 months, you know? But who knows? It could surprise me. It could be sooner than that. It could be within 3 months for some people, you know? But for those that are not married, I feel like right around that 3-month mark, they're going to be stepping out of that karmic connection and into a long-term relationship with you. You guys may even have children in the future, if that's the age group you're in. And if not, that's okay. It just means long-term. But this is a wonderful partnership. I do feel it's a twin flame journey. And I do feel that this particular connection is going to lead to marriage, like actual wedding ring exchange marriage. I think life is looking pretty sweet for the both of you. Put your heart on the line because I think it's worth it. Let's see, what else do I want to pull? I guess let's see what's going on currently with your person. What's going on currently, Spirit? What is the current situation? What does it look like wherever this other person is at right now for my collective group? Because I know my group knows where they're at. But where is their person at currently, please? Right now, today. Today, they're in a pitiful energy. Today, pitiful. Also one-sided. Faithless. Okay. Today, they are losing all hope. That's what's going on today. And it's in their current karmic connection. They're losing all hope. There's some kind of surrender. They realize that the relationship they're in Karmicville is just a very one-sided, their way or no way kind of relationship. So they just feel really upset, honestly, that they're in this position that they're in. They're trying to find faith, you know, in God, in Spirit, Source, Creator, in karma, in destiny, saying, hey, what is my life for? Thank you, Priscilla. What is my life for? What is my purpose? Who am I destined to be with? You know, it's kind of like, Spirit, make it clear to me. Reveal something to me. Give me a realization, a revelation. Help me to see what you see for myself. Like, I need vision. I really want vision. And so I think Spirit's trying to give this person vision. And you're saying, well, how do I fall into this? I thought we're falling in love, we're talking again, we're in union, we're seeing each other. If my person is happy with me, why are they feeling this way? You know? And it's because, you know, it's all fun and games. When you have a third party, it's like, yay, you know, I get an extra bonus, you know? I get a bonus. And usually people have a third party connection because they're not really happy in the relationship they're currently in. So they're looking for someone else because they're not fulfilled. And their partner just doesn't give it to them. And whatever they're lacking in that relationship, they still need, so they go out there and look for it in somebody else, which is you. It doesn't mean that they've come to a conclusion that they don't want that person anymore. A lot of times in third parties, they're not at a conclusion place. Sadly, they're just in a place where they're trying to make it, to get through another day, get through another week. It's very short term. So when they are getting that third party, which would be you, you're part-time, you're not in the sight or the scope for long term. You're just a friend. You're just possibly a lover with benefits for some of you, or a friend with benefits, you know. You're just, you're maybe someone that they never want to let go of, but they don't fully want to commit to either. They're just really, like I said, short term, playing it by ear, seeing how it goes week by week, month by month. They don't have long distance sight with the third party. It's just for right now. But in their relationship, obviously, it's different. They planned on being with this person long term. They intended to be there at least for the next few years. You know, they have a long-term period idea. And when that starts crumbling, that's what we're looking at. It's like, yeah, I was having a third party getting through my hard times. They didn't exactly have the intention to use you. It was just no thought intended. You know, I met you, we're getting along, things are going great between you and I, this feels good. But I still have this other thing going on, you know? And they really didn't have any plans. It was just by ear, okay? So please don't be offended that they didn't see you long term at first. That's just how it comes to play out. Even if you are an ex, they don't see that. They see that they never want to stop talking to you, but they don't think, what does that mean? Does that mean I need to marry them? Does that mean I need to commit? They don't think of that. They just feel like, I don't want this to end. So in their other connection, they may not have seen forever either. They may have just seen until we stop getting along, until it no longer works. We're going to be together indefinitely until it's just not working, which is not a good answer. I don't think this person saw forever with this other individual. I don't think they saw being with them till they grew old. I think they saw maybe the next few years, and then we'll see what happens from there. I don't think this person has long-term vision. Okay? I just don't. Obviously, the way they're playing the field here, third party, long-term vision is not their specialty. They're very just right now. And so anyways, if you're asking, well, why are they, feeling this way? Well, because in that relationship, they didn't intend on letting it go. The same way they didn't intend on letting you go. Yeah, they didn't intend on it. It wasn't a plan. I'm going to let this person go by this date. And so this is a realization of this is really not working. Call it childish, call it naive, call it immature, call it selfish, call it foolish, whatever you want to call it, you can call it. But that's where this other individual has been at. That's where they've been. They've been in a place of, I don't know. I don't know. That's the place they're living at here. And finally, what's going on today, and I need to grab my charger. Hang on, guys. Oh, it would be downstairs. I'll be right back. So thank you for waiting. I'm so sorry. So anyways, yeah, this person didn't have a long-term plan, really. I mean, we're talking at max, this person had a few years ahead visualized, but whatever's happening right now to your person is he or she is not visualizing the other partner anymore for a future. They're realizing, I surrender, I can't be in a one-sided relationship. That's not ever going to work. Even the third party, which makes it better, isn't a permanent answer. They thought they could stay with this person and make it through if they could just get through a rough patch. So they thought, I'm going to have a third party and just have some fun, feel happy, feel better, and just be friends with maybe some benefits. I'm not going to take it to another level. I'm just going to keep it very simple. And then, their plan was, we're going to get through this rough patch and we're probably going to be okay, me and this other partner. Again, they were just thinking right now. Right now, I have a rough patch. Right now, I need to get through this. And then they did plan on making it work with the other person. Again, not thinking forever, just thinking we're going to get through this thing that we're going through. But right now, they're realizing that this quote unquote thing that they're going through cannot be worked out. Faithless means they do not have faith in that third party connection anymore. Pitiful means I'm pathetic, trying to stay in this relationship that they only want it their way or no way, and it's just nothing but one-sidedness. It's not fair. It's not fair to anyone. And believe it or not, it is shocking to them. It is shocking. They feel like they haven't had a warning, but the truth is they have, because they've been delusional. Okay. They have had plenty of warning signs that their connection is not the one, that it's not meant to be. But, they drug it on for whatever reason they drug it on. Okay. But that's what's going on with them right now in their situation. They're coming out of delusion. They're realizing they can't be there. That's a surrender, and it's not going to happen anymore. So that's kind of where they're at right now in the third party situation. Let's see if we can get any other tea on what's been happening. And maybe I'll just do the financial readings separately because this is already 46 minutes. What is the tea, Spirit? We're going to start the clock right now, 15 minutes. If you guys want any questions for your relationship, it's $15 a question. That's it. You can pay it on Cash App or my website in the description below. And if you would like to get a special reading by me done for you, if you would like to use me as a service to your situation, you can order with any of the information below. My information to contact me and schedule is below. Let's see what's going on. What else is the tea? So the other tea over there is you are not your situation. That's clarity. They are not the person that is married or the person that portrays whatever signal in that relationship. They are not their relationship. They are not Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so. They are not, man or woman of the house. They are not their situation. That's not who they are. I think they're realizing that that third-party relationship doesn't really help them identify with who they are. To be honest, this feels like I'm wearing a mask. I'm playing a role. I'm pretending to be somebody I'm not. I'm fake. One of the keys to becoming spiritual AF is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world can touch. If you are someone, you are someone if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationships, or even your body. Find out who you are. Who's that person? And then be un-F-withable. Okay? Hint, you'll probably have to do some soul searching. So yeah, your person is realizing this is more tea. I'm fake. This isn't really me. This isn't who I want to be. I don't want to be in that situation anymore. F out of here. All right. I think it speaks for itself. F out of here. I got to get the F out of here. Okay. So that's a little bit extra tea. They want to leave. They want to get the F out of that house, out of that relationship. They may even be getting yelled at, and their person is saying, hey, get the F out of here. I don't want you here anymore. You're not my person anymore. You're not my tribe anymore, So that's a little bit more tea on what's going on over there. What have they been feeling in regards to you lately, though? What have they been feeling? Whoops. Oh, okay. And secrets. Okay. What has been the secrets? Clearing, which we got twice today, the same picture, different deck. Blocked. Clearing. Oh, they're secretly clearing the block from you because they miss you. They've been lying like they don't miss you, they don't want you, it's not a thing. But actually, they want a fresh start with you. Surprise! You're their best friend. That's how they feel. And yes, you've been a third party, which is like triple confirmed today in this video. But you're their best friend, and they do want a new beginning with you. Why? Forever love. They loved you forever. They're loving you for always. Bottom of the deck, and I saw forgiveness pop out. Okay. But bottom of the deck is soul ties. And we kind of got that earlier as well. Okay. So they absolutely feel bonded to you, honey. This is a big deal. They're getting a fresh perspective. Look at that. They really are noticing how deeply tied the both of you are. And what a beautiful connection this is. They feel it. They know it's important. By the way, this deck is available on my website. It's at a very reasonable price if you're interested. It is the True Love Oracles. Anyways, look at this. This is the tea for you. For you, they've secretly been clearing away any blocks between you and them. They didn't tell you about it. They didn't say, I'm making a way through my heart. They didn't tell you I'm healing my fears and my illusions. They didn't tell you that the grass is greener on the other side and it's not working out with their earth sign karmic. They didn't tell you that. Those are secrets. They didn't tell you that they feel like you are their best friend, that they could tell anything to. They didn't tell you that they actually have visions of growing old with you and what you guys would be like as old people, all right, elderly people, being together in those golden years. They didn't share that with you, but they've had those visions and they've had those thoughts about you. So believe me, they have spun this little web of, I'm fine without you, I don't need you, I'm great where I'm at, they've spun this little web of lies, okay? When the truth is, they love you. When the truth is, they hope you'll forgive them and that you can have forever with them. Wow. That's just the truth. That is just the tea. What is a lesson they've learned with you on your guys' journey? Stop saying yes to stuff you hate. That is what they've learned, and that's what you've learned too. Stop saying yes to the karmics because you know you don't really love them. Okay? Stop saying yes to jobs or friends or people that you don't really want to say yes to. So this is learning to be independent. And we've got that since the beginning of the video where I thought you're very happy alone. Both of you have learned to be independent and to do your own thing and to do what makes you happy. You've also learned to not really care what people say. Gossip dies when it hits wise ears. You guys have really stepped away from that Three of Pentacles, needing other people's approval, wanting it, seeking it, looking for someone else to say, yeah, I approve. Those days are gone. You guys have really pushed through that lesson. What is the next situation you guys are going to be tackling? Let's see. You guys have a few more minutes left to pick your questions, if you have any. You want to ask me a question, you have time. I think like 5 minutes. Oh, so this comes out, by the way, double confirmation today. 9 of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. I think you've both been wishing for this. But just to give you guys some vision. Where is it? There it is. So you've gotten this card twice. All right, fulfillment of wishes, and literally my card says wish fulfillment. All right. So you've gotten that twice. And look, you've gotten 5 of Cups twice. And this is the bottom of the deck. So this is like an overall, underall message. I think that's the bigger one. I think it's about getting over the loss, getting over the breakups, getting over the sadness. Yes, Karima, you can, honey. So let's see what this one says for you. Your little oracle today here. The number 5 emotions card comes forth at a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or even something that you were emotionally attached to. Please honor your feelings. They're important. We were emotionally attached to something, and it's hard to deal with the fact that it's not here any longer. And only by healing and loving yourself and by letting go of the past, which is really hard to do, can you continue on your journey. I know you're grieving what was and what cannot be because of the time that's went by, but there is still something good for you here. The situation you're in is associated with some kind of suffering, and it has given you profound wisdom and knowledge. Your unique gifts and talents and abilities, as well as your joy and sorrow, will not only make you who you really are, but better yet, who you will become. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the happy ones. Focus now all your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. Use this healing energy in a way where you cannot only be focused on the pain, but the pleasure. Try not to focus on what you've lost, for new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner. I like that. I like it for your reading because you're finally getting over you're getting over it all. Like, yeah, we had a rocky few years. Yep, we had a lot of loss in our life. Yeah, this has been a painful and stressful and difficult journey, and I haven't liked a lot of it. Yep, it's been the pits, and it certainly hasn't been cupcakes and rainbows and happy times. There's been a lot of bad times, but you know what? There's been some good ones. I may have fought with you a lot, but I've also kissed you and tickled you and held you and loved you a lot. I may not have always had you with me, but I've thought about you every day, and you always brought a smile to my face and joy to my heart. I'm lucky that you're alive. I'm lucky that even though we have a distance, I'm able to reach out to you and call you, or you're able to call me. You're not gone from this world. You're just gone from my space. And although that's sad, I'm happy that I can reach you. You know, I'm happy that you're smiling somewhere on this earth and that you can cheer up my day with a message. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that I love you, and I'm grateful that you love me. And sure, it would be wonderful if we could spend every day together and do amazing, great things together. That would be the most happiest life I could think of. But I'm not going to get my way all the time. And I'm going to choose to be happy by myself, Nine of Cups. I don't need you to wake up and go to sleep with me every night for me to be happy. I don't need you to be around me to make my life valuable and the desire to live. I don't need you. I just want you. And I think that's where you're at. I don't need you. I just want you. And that's great. And Spirit's very happy with that growth. That may seem like a know-nothing sentence, a meaningless sentence, but it's a huge, huge moment of growth to say, I don't need you, but I want you, because you finally are not codependent. You can finally choose to be happy, whether you're getting what you want or not, because you choose to be grateful. You're looking at the cup half full. And that's the greatest lesson you guys have learned as a couple on this difficult third-party journey. And the greatest news with these cards is that they still love you. And the other greatest news is whatever situation they're in, it's not working out. It's not working out, which means it's working out for you. Whatever's not working out in their favor is working out in your favor. So there's no need to feel sad or down or worried. Just be grateful that, hey, whatever is meant for me is working out in my favor. And I'm going to get the wish fulfillment. I'm going to be happy. So let's take a look at that. This will be the last. I'm going to do them later today, probably around 4 o'clock. So this card, being one of the most positive of the major arcanas, represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment, because your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Because guess what? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and your goals are in the palm of your hands. This card shows up in your reading as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked for and what you've worked so hard for. Know that this is going to assist you in the upcoming events when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the time to heal those memories from those 5 of Cups that have been holding you hostage and sad. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes and desires and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, your soul, and your life. I love it. Guys, this is beautiful. You have a choice today to choose to be sad because of the things you don't have and who's not with you. Or you have a choice that today's going to be a great day. And you're so grateful for everything you've got today, and it's so wonderful. It's such a joy. You finally have that choice. And I think you're going to make the right choice. I do. I think you're going to choose 9 of Cups. And you're not going to worry about what happens tomorrow or what happens today, because you know over the next 3 months, Your person's getting out of and quitting a karmic cycle and pattern. And even better still is you. You're quitting. You're getting out of a karmic cycle and pattern, and you're choosing joy. And a big message for those of you, again, that you really never, well, maybe not never, but you haven't in a while considered marriage. You've gotten very comfortable in your singleness. And maybe you're completely okay with, the third party situation because it doesn't lead to commitment, You're like, that's not really what I want anyways. I'm okay with the third party thing. You're going to watch yourself change over the next 3 months because I promise you, maybe it's a love bug that you're going to catch. But this love potion, this little love bug, you're going to get stuck with it. And you are going to start manifesting commitment. And you're going to be surprised. Okay, you're going to start seeing a lot more couples around you. You're going to start attracting more romantic and loving events in your life. Maybe even decor, movies, music. You're gonna watch yourself change, and you're gonna see how you're gonna start attracting that. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it over the next few months. Watch. And I'm telling you, those are just gonna be signs. Big signs. If you're gonna see a lot of double numbers, 66, 44, 33, 11, just know that it's right around the corner. Like you're in the midst of manifesting that. All right, guys. Well, this concludes your reading. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. And I hope I get to see you again in my next videos. So please like and subscribe so I could see you again. And if you want something personal with me, you can reach out to me and schedule with me below. It's in the description. All right. Well, I'm going to answer whose ever questions were posted today for the 15-minute lightning round. And we'll see who is available. Later today, around 4 to 6-ish, I'll be coming back on to do another reading and then really focus on the Celtic crosses. So if you are a subscriber to my website, it's free. If you're interested in subscribing to me so you can get free readings whether you're here or not, please consider going to my website and purchasing one of the subscriptions. Because every month on the 22nd, I do a Celtic cross. And it's just a traditional Celtic tarot cross. And it will be for you or for your person. If you want to be live with me, it's more it's more personal. You get to ask the question and see who it's about. Maybe it's about your person and not you. If I don't see you live and I don't have a question pre-written somewhere, then it's automatically going to be just for you. Okay? So just know that will be available for you guys later today. All right. And if you guys are interested in maybe purchasing just a Celtic cross on the side without the subscription, you can. It's $22 as long as you purchase it before 4 to 6 Colorado time. You can get one. Okay? But right now I'm going to answer specific questions. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, Karima, honey, let's go ahead and get your questions answered. Did you have 1 or 2 or 3? What were your questions? Oh, you have 10. Oh, girl, you're trying to get hooked up today. All right. Just so you guys know, whenever you guys get questions, If you donate like a lot and you want a lot of questions, I'm going to throw in a lot of bonuses, a lot of free bonus cards. I won't just keep it at the one card with the bottom whenever you do big multiples like that. So good job, Karima. You're going to get a good reading here today. We got 10 questions. All right. Thank you so much, girly. All right. Let's get these shuffled really good for you. Let me spray it with my rose perfume. I love that my cards literally smell like roses. I wish you guys could have that. It's so fun. Spirit, please bless and cleanse these cards. Give them energy of truth, energy of love. Show me the tea. What is going on for Karima? Spin these all up. All right, so we're going to start with, what are Sohail's thoughts of me today? I know I've been on his mind a lot, and you have, girl. What is he wanting with me deep in his heart at the moment? Is he deciding to take any kind of action? What is that message? Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me. Show me what Sohail really wants from Karima today. What does he want? What does he feel? What are his actions? Sohail want? What does he feel? What are his actions? What does he want? What does he want? What does he want? Show me Sohail. Show me Sohail with Karima. All right, so let's start with this channeling here. Okay. First of all, he feels nothing but harmony with you. He absolutely loves you. There's a lot of love. I always feel a lot of love from him whenever dealing with you. So I definitely always channel. I really love Karima. I'm really in love with Karima. I'm really attracted to her. She makes me happy, you know? The problem in your relationship right now is this third party drama. Three Swords. You know, if that person was not in existence, this wouldn't be an issue. But he realizes he's got some really hard choices that he has to make. And that choice is going to hurt somebody else, maybe many. So he realizes in order for him to be happy, I need to make this choice. And for him, that feels very selfish. He doesn't want to be a selfish person, but he also just wants to be happy. And why does being happy have to hurt everybody anyways, you know? Two of Cups is right below that, interestingly enough. So marriage, commitment, spiritual union, just being in love, seeing eye to eye is a big, important message from how he feels about you. He is sad that he's not with you. He's sad, Lover's card, 6 major arcana, that he's not in union with you. That breaks his heart. He is going through some kind of a spiritual death of who he was. He's definitely becoming someone a little bit different, which is good because I think he's maturing and I think he's changing for the better. Absolutely. This is a blessing, not a curse. He needed to change. Although taking time out for himself is wonderful and beneficial and healing for him, he's not able to spend a lot of time with himself right now. And he's kind of on the brink of something that feels detrimental to his mental health. He's definitely in the company of others. And right now, that is what gives him strength and any kind of form of, I'm not falling beneath the surface of the earth. In order for him to feel grounded, he feels like he has to be around other people right now. He's definitely making good, purposeful, thoughtful plans and ideas. He is exploring ideas and plans on how to get out of the situation, how to pull away, what doors could be open, what possibilities, when, how is this good? So he is thinking wisely, comparing a lot of different choices and options and decisions because he definitely wants to be happy. He realizes today that being happy is a part of the equation. He doesn't just want to be somewhere where he's not happy for the rest of his life. He understands that having a little bit of selfishness is important. So he realizes that's key. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles, patience, and Six of Swords, resolution in the upright, which is I'm coming up with a plan. Patience, I'm making a resolution here. I'm coming up with something in his mind. We have Cactus Heart, guarded, and Love and Lace, innocence. Mentally, he is innocently guarding himself from you, not to cause harm to you or to hurt you, but innocently just to come into a better grounded space. So if he's coming off prickly, distant, cold, any kind of different way, it's because he's got a lot on his mind about what he wants to do and what he should do. Is there a lot of pressure? Yes, there's a lot of pressure because he knows he can't have all the time in the world. Seven of Pentacles. Time is running out. Pressure is on. Decisions need to be made. He is very aware that you are not going to wait forever. It's a very touchy, sensitive situation for you. One reason being, if you tell him, I'm not going to wait forever, and you put some kind of pressure to make the decision quickly, or else then he's going to say, okay, I surrender. I'll let this go. You live your life. I'm not going to hold you back because I'm not ready. So, in one sense, putting the pressure on is not the answer. In the other sense, which is a very fine line for you, giving him the alternative option, which is, I'll be here waiting for you as long as it takes. Like, I'll just be here. Take your time, honey. Do what you need to do. I understand completely. I love you. I'm supportive. I'm not going anywhere. Giving him that kind of reassurance is not going to make him make a decision at all. He's just going to milk this situation as long as he can milk it. Because then you will give him the cushion and the padding and the protection that there's no rush and life is okay the way it is. So you are stuck between a rock and a hard spot here because those two options don't work for you. They're not in your favor. The better option, what I feel channeling wise is going to be highly successful, is being super affectionate, super loving, super sexy, because that's how you have to work with men. And really feeding that spiritual connection, that intimacy that he's not getting at home, really feeding that. And at the same time, living your life, traveling, going out with friends, going to the gym, being too busy to take every call. That's going to be imperative. You may want to write that down. I'm too busy to take every call. I'm too busy to always respond right away. Which means you have a life. You're living it. People are looking at you. People are talking to you. You're putting yourself around new situations. He knows if you're around new situations, new environments, there's a chance that you're going to meet somebody new. Okay? So he cannot be comfortable thinking that his precious princess is tucked away in a tower. That gives him comfort and security. He does have to be aware that you're putting yourself out there, and at any time you could meet someone new. That is the pressure that you're being friendly, affectionate, attractive, loving, and he wants you as long as other people are wanting you. If he feels the threat of others, he'll feel the pressure without you pressuring him. It will be like it came from himself. It's his own thoughts. It's his own ideas of quote unquote pressure. And that's going to help him make these decisions faster. He needs to feel like, I don't want to lose you. I need to make a decision without the pressure from you. So you are in a rock and a hard place right there. But if you just continue manifesting love, feeling and looking sexy, speaking love is coming into my life, speaking marriage into your life, calling it in all facets, feng shui, vastu, which is home decor, home organization, colors in your home, things like that. Call it in. Wear pendants, wear bracelets, wear anything that can help call it in, okay? Do your mantras and chants every single Friday to call in love. Make sure you're wearing a red threaded bracelet. I'm not wearing mine today, but let me show you. Let me grab it. So this one I got off of Amazon. So you're welcome to order it from there. I think it was like $7. There's a lot more expensive ones out there with gold and whatnot, but I don't feel you need to spend an arm and a leg to get a threaded red bracelet because the effect is the same. And you could always put a golden charm, heart, or something on there for yourself if you want. But what's good about the red threaded bracelet is it brings two threads together. So it has that binding effect of bringing together. So two together is I am braiding and binding two together, and it's calling in love, and red is the element of romance, passion, and desire. So wearing a red threaded bracelet on your left hand is important, and the reason you want to wear it on your left is because the left hand in magic, when you're doing spells and whatnot in candle magic, is the hand of receiving. It has an electric magnetic charge of receiving in the left. And the right hand is giving, pushing out energy. That's why people who usually do magic spells, magic wands, they use their right hand to push out magic power. But if you want to receive it, you do the left. Okay? Cat, go on. Go on. No, go on. So anyways, wear that, Karima. Wear it. You can get one like this from Amazon or you can make your own, whatever you want. Okay? Making it's probably even more powerful. And then you can lace it with some essential oils. Just dab a little bit on there. Rose is going to be the one you want, roses, because rose is the highest vibration of the flower, and it stands for Venus. Okay, so you're going to want that. And especially on Fridays, you're going to want to wear silk. So a silk robe, a silk scarf, silk anything that you can get on that's silk that day. And pink and red and white are the prominent colors on that day to call in love. I'm spilling all the tea. I give you guys this kind of information on my love coaching, which, by the way, I'm disappointed because no one has ordered the love coaching. And I'm like, you guys act like you want love, but do you really want it? Because none of you all have gotten my love coaching. I have so much tea to spill in love coaching. But anyways, this is just part of it. So go ahead and do that, girl. You're going to want to call it in, okay? And just keep doing that on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Every Friday, do your mantras, do your chants, wear those things, call in love, and wear this every day. You're going to see that you're going to get flirted with, talked to. You're going to be attracting a lot of suitors. That's what happens, but that's okay. That gives you choices as well, because you don't have to choose this person, you know? Either way, he is energetically tied to you. So he's going to feel if other people start talking to you, if other people start giving you attention, he's going to feel their vibe in your bubble. He's going to know, even just by looking at you and being around you, he's going to sense the other people that want you, that are desiring you. So it's going to push him. It's going to help push him. So you want to live your life in that way. Don't give him any reassurance, but don't pull away either. And then at times, you want him to think that you're still his. You want him to still feel that power, that she's mine. So there's going to be certain times where you're going to reply right away. Okay, but not all the time, just certain times. There's going to be times where you're going to say, oh my gosh, I love you. I miss you. I've missed you so much. I'm so glad to hear from you. And you send him a cute little emoji thing, you know, that you miss him. And it's so good to hear his voice. That makes him feel powerful and like he's got you, which is a victory, which is a win, which is a conquer. He needs that. He needs to feel that to pursue you. If he doesn't feel that he's winning here, he's not going to want to pursue. So give him that, but just enough. Okay? So this right here, his thoughts of you is, give me some time, Seven of Pentacles. I am making plans to make a choice. I am going to give you resolution. Like, we're going to get an answer here. And you are going to have to play the innocent card and guard your heart just a little bit, not all the way, just a little bit, because his heart is guarded a little bit. So in order to open him up, this is kind of what's going to have to happen. Because he's being very one-sided, and that's not fair. But you're going to get some sweet results. That's great. So be flexible with what I'm saying. Let's see what he wants to say in his thoughts about you. Let's see, what card do I want to pull for thoughts? We're going to pull this one. Okay. So DM Confessions. What are his thoughts? I am afraid of this love and afraid of the pain too. So again, he's got some fear. He's had fear for a few days now. I'm afraid. All right, this is why he's being a little guarded. He feels very vulnerable because he's in love with you. And he knows that that's his kryptonite. I'm truly in love with every piece of you. So he's completely attracted to you. Completely. And he's completely in love. He may not want to admit that, but his thoughts about you is, I am in love with her. And that's very vulnerable. I shouldn't be. So he guards himself. He has that guilt about being in love. He feels bad because he put himself in a position to meet someone, to be with them intimately, and to fall in love with them. He put himself in that position. So there is guilt, and he's afraid. Afraid of the kryptonite that you hold. Lip service, roses are red, true love. So lip service to me is he does a lot of talk, but where's the action? Okay, he's a lot of talk. He's a big talker, but where's the action? All right. Let's see what's going on in his feelings. The devil. So he has lost control in his emotions. You have control over his heart. That is the truth. He doesn't want you to know it, but you have power and control over love. And then we have the moon. You know, what's cute about this Capricorn Cancerian 1-7 soulmate vibes. He secretly, in his heart, has a whole lot more love for you than he's letting on. All right? He also feels that he's done a bad thing to fall in love. Again, guilt is coming on for him. He feels bad. I love her and I feel bad, like it's a bad thing. But it's not. But more and more of his feelings are coming to the surface. We have blocked, I'm sorry, and genuine love. So these are his emotions. And he's like, I'm sorry that I'm not letting you know how much I genuinely love you. I'm trying to control the fact that I love you so you don't know that I love you. Because if you know my weakness, I don't want you to take advantage of it and play me in some way. Again, it's just a lot of guilt for him. I mean, it's pretty superior guilt. He just feels terrible that he's fallen for you because he thinks it shouldn't have happened. But when you get the devil card, it's a lot like the lover's card. It's the opposite of the lover's card, but it still has the two lovers there hanging around his neck, okay? And these are about two people who are bound to each other with chains. Okay, I have that in my card. I don't know if you could see that. Two people that are bound to each other by chains, and the devil's wearing them around his neck. This deck is available on my website, guys, if you're interested. But it appears the devil is in control, correct? He's the one wearing them. He's the one in control. So the devil represents an unhealthy bond. It represents addictive behaviors and temptation and even toxic relationships and, yes, third parties. The devil reflects someone's own inner darkness, the shadows and the devil within. The devil wants you guys to accept your limitations and develop a sense of self-awareness. It's other people's expectations that hold people back from your own truth, your own belief. On the positive side, the devil card can represent a strong commitment, a lasting contract that cannot be easily broken, a love that cannot be broken. You know, as they used to say in those sayings, the devil's in the details. There you go. So it's about a commitment. But is it out of greed? Is it out of lust? Is it out of fear? Is it out of duty? What is this? The devil shows some form of toxicity. And it's talking about, explore the reasons for why this feels toxic. To be honest, girl, he feels he has an unhealthy bond to you, that he has fallen into lust and, of course, love with you. And now he's bound and he's done something that he can't take back, and it's a dirty secret, and it's toxic, and it's wrong. Does he have some sense of religious background? Because I feel like there's a religious fear that he might go to hell or suffer karmically for what he's done. I feel like there's some sort of belief that I'm going to suffer for what I've done, for falling in love. But there's some sense of confusion with that, because at the same time he feels bad, like he's done something terrible. He genuinely loves you with a beautiful heart. So why is this terrible? Why is this toxic? So he's going through a lot of confusion here with the moon and his feelings. He's ebbing and flowing. He's in and out. He's back and forth, and he's up and down in his emotions with you. So they come to the surface and then he pushes them back down. Okay? He feels very confused about you. On one hand, he thinks you are the most wonderful, blessed angel in his life, to be honest. And the next moment, to be honest, he feels like you are a temptress. You are the devil in disguise, you know? And so he's back and forth, but he cannot help that he loves you. And he is sorry. He's sorry for what he's done. He's sorry for what he's putting you through. He also feels like a devil for putting you in this mess and putting himself in this mess and other people in this mess. Let's see what the devil is trying to reveal. What is the devil trying to reveal for Karima, please? What is the devil trying to reveal? Worrying is a negative prayer. Okay. So the devil's like, you know what? You worry too much. You're way too worried about what other people think, about the decisions you've made, about how you feel. You're overthinking how you feel. You're over worrying about how you feel. So the devil is teaching him, this is a negative prayer. You don't need any of that kind of angsty, nail-biting BS today. If you catch yourself worrying, take a deep breath and ask the universe for what you really want, not what you don't want. See, earlier we got that too. You're getting things you don't want. The universe always lets you change your order. Yep. So you could change your order. So he needs to stop he's been putting himself in a negative vibe. And it's all from the pressure of guilt of what he's done. There's just guilt. He's just carrying burdens and guilt here. And he's making it out to be that your relationship is a big issue. It's a big problem. But it's not. He fell in love. It's genuine love. It's real love. He never meant to hurt anybody. He didn't mean to hurt them. He didn't mean to hurt you. It just happened. The truth is, he fell in love. It just happens, okay? It's not the end of the world, but the devil's side of him makes him think it's the end of the world. But, it's the worry of who he's going to hurt and how they're going to feel. So let's get a confession here with how he feels about you. Spirit, how does Soheil feel for Karima? How does Soheil feel? My soul yearns for you. I love that the word soul comes in because that's who the devil is dealing with, two souls. Okay? He misses you. He yearns for you. He loves you. His soul is just needing you in his life. He called you into his life. Your love, your kindness, your sweetness, your energy, he's called you into his life. And yes, he's feeling stuck. He feels like he's in a situation he can't get out of. But that's a worrisome fear. He can. Don't sabotage this. Okay? But his soul yearns for you and only you. Period. That's how he feels. He does feel stuck, though. We can't get around that. He's feeling very stuck. What are his actions going to be? Strength. And the Four of Pentacles. Certainty. Followed by hope with the Star. So again, 4 is the number of stubbornness. I do believe that he's very certain. He's got to let go of certain things in his life to be strong enough to go towards you. And there is hope. There is absolutely hope that he's going to come out of this, that he's going to do something wonderful, that the choices he's going to make, the actions towards you, is I'm certainly going to make better decisions. I'm going to be a better person, a much stronger, much better person. The Star is that major arcana card that comes out after the Tower. And the stars have been used for centuries to guide people on even a spiritual journey. So he is going to be guided to a path of strength to do the right thing. It carries the sense of the hope and belief that we're going to have a bright future. The star represents healing, inspiration, and even assistance from the universe whenever you need it the most. It always brings a sense of good fortune, and it's a reminder not to give up, to keep following this star with an optimistic attitude, faith in the universe that it's going to help you when you think you can't. It's about a revelation that helps you connect to the truth of who you really are as a soul and what your destiny holds. I mean, the star is really your destiny. It's written in the stars. And when you get the Strength card, it shows you even though you feel scared, even though there's some kind of guilt and burden and nervousness about the situation, which he does have, that he's going to find the inner strength and conviction to deal with it. And with self-discipline, he's going to make the right choice to follow his heart, follow the destiny, and make the right decision. He's going to be self-aware. He's going to overcome any obstacle in his life that is keeping him from his destiny. Strength there is defeating that inner demon, defeating the devil, defeating the worrying, the overthinking. That the Strength card always defeats the devil. That is the story in tarot. You have to have inner strength to defeat your inner demon, which defeats the devil. And the Four of Pentacles, it talks about, yes, usually stubbornness for good things, but taking control of a situation, planning where to put your money away, investing wisely. It's even a little bit of being selfish, being possessive. And I think his actions in the future is he's going to be a little selfish, and he's going to be, a little miserly, where I want what I want. He's going to get the strength to go after what he wants by being divinely guided to his truth. That's what I feel. And let's get an oracle here to see how he's going to be guided to you with the stars. Okay, because this is divine. So how is this going to work out? Tell me about the actions he's going to be taking to Karima. Spirit, guide and direct me with hope and the Four of Pentacles and the Strength card. He's going to do the right thing. That's what I feel. He's going to do the right thing. We got lead the way, be a leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. All right, showing others how it's done. We also have impossible things. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and a fresh perspective. Great. I do think he's going to believe. Is there some kind of Leo also in the chart? Because we have strength. And then my cat just came into the room. I feel like if Leo is a strong placement for you or him, that it's a positive omen. It's a positive sign that he's going to be able to find that strength. So, he's been with the devil conquering. Oh, let me see. He's a Cancer on the cusp of Leo. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So refusing to take charge, letting his emotions overwhelm him, wanting to tell others what to do, but being afraid to, in case he gets it wrong, feeling he's too emotional to take charge. He's been avoiding responsibility, fear of failing others and letting everyone down, and discouraging others from relying on him. So he's lacked a lot of self-assertiveness and self-trust that he makes good decisions. Again, I think he's been talking to his ex or someone on his side over there that has made him feel very discouraged, that who could ever want him? He's lucky he has what he has. And so there's a lot of talking down to him. So he feels a little less than. So he has had an ego attack from the devil. And that just makes him feel like he's not powerful enough. He's not wise enough. He's not good enough. But I think with the Strength card, he's going to overcome that. And he's going to overcome being scared to make that decision for himself. Okay? Because then you have impossible things at the bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy. And it's a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. Devoting regular time to improving a situation, becoming better at something you care about, or changing something for the better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in impossible things. So something can change for the better. And I think that that's what's going to happen in this future action. Let's get a card about what he might want to say about his future actions. All right, so I can't help but sending you sexual energy. I always desire you. You are the most beautiful soul I've ever known. It blows my mind you could ever love me. So he's super excited that you guys have an intimate relationship and you guys are very attracted to one another. It shocks him. Again, his ego has taken a hit. So he is thrilled that you and him are totally into each other. This blows his mind. All right? He can't believe you want him out of anyone in the world because he feels like you could have someone probably far better looking with far better money and, single and available without drama or baggage. So he's like, wow, listen, I'm going to keep sending you sexual energy. I'm going to keep desiring you. I always want you. Okay. You are everything to me. And it's more than just sex. You're the most beautiful soul I've ever known. It blows my mind that you could love me. So he's just shocked that such a beautiful person loves him in that way. So this is, I'm going to keep coming towards you. I'm going to keep desiring you. So whatever you're going to do, it's going to work. And let's get another comment about his actions. See, I'm pretending and playing a role I hate, and I don't know how to stop. I loved you then, I love you still. I always have, I always will. So if you are doubting the fact that he loves you, if you ever feel like you doubt he loves you, no. He may not show it all the time, but he will always love you. Where there is once love, it cannot disappear. And this is just confirmation. Listen, wherever I'm living, wherever I'm at daily, just remember that's not the real me. Okay, I'm pretending. I'm pretending I'm happy. I'm playing a role that I'm okay over here. Okay, I'm figuring out how to stop. And what is the next event that's going to happen to help him change his mind and get out of this? What actions is he going to be taking, Spirit? What actions is Sohail going to take? No equals a full sentence. All right, so he's going to stand up for himself. That's the strength card. I'm going to speak out. I'm going to stand up. No, this is not working out. No, this is not what I want. No, whatever. It's a full sentence. He's going to say it. All right? You know what punctuates that sentence? Action. We spend so much time explaining our boundaries that we forget to just have an effing boundary. Say no and quit participating in what you said no to. He's going to remove himself from a situation if he has to. He's going to create his boundary. Right now, he's let a lot of people dictate his life and say who he is and what he needs to do. In the future, he's going to say no. I'm done listening to people. I'm done listening to you. That's not what I want. That's not who I am. And I'm going to stop playing that role. So, Karima, that's what I have for you, honey. That's what he thinks about you. That's what he deeply feels for you, genuine love. He is scared, and this is the actions he's going to take. He is going to take the actions to say no to this. But if you do sense that tension right now and you're like, Steph, I feel it. I feel nervous. I feel that he's being difficult or he's being cold or he's being prickly. Hey, that's expected. He got the cactus heart and it's guarded, okay? He's also been worrying a lot. Or letting the devil beat him up, okay? He feels stuck. He feels like the bad guy. So if you've been noticing that, that's why. Just know that he's truly in love with every piece of you. He's just scared and afraid of everything that's happening between you guys right now. But he's not denying how he really feels about you. That's the truth. And he's being guided and he's not going to get pulled away from that, okay? He is doing some soul searching with the hermit. He's pulling away from you a little bit. He's doing a little bit of that. He's got to. He's got to find his inner strength. He knows some people are going to get hurt when he says no, but he's going to make the right decision. Spring at the bottom of the deck over here is revival, renewal, rebirth. You guys this spring, which is very soon, you guys are going to be coming into some kind of peace where you're going to leave these rocky waters and go for smoother waters. You're going to leave this difficult shore and you guys are going to get back to a good place. I do feel that. He knows he's got some tough choices to make, but I know he's going to make them. I know he's going to make those tough choices. He's getting to that place. He's just busy conquering that inner devil. And if he's blocking you right now, it's because he's afraid to feel all of this, the guilt, everything. He is sorry. He does love you. All right. His intentions are pure. They are pure. The heart wants what the heart wants, and sometimes it hurts people. That's sad, but that's life, you know? So there you go, Karima. Thank you so much for ordering that from me. I love you so much. And you got a lot of in-depth messages there. Some would say even more in-depth than a Celtic cross would have even given you. So you got a lot of your answers through there. So thank you so much. And I'll see you guys later between 4 and 6. We'll do that financial message, and then we'll get into the Celtic crosses. Okay? I love you guys. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. If you want something personal from me, you know how to contact me and schedule. It's below. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.